Democrats may think they've won the war by winning the presidency, getting control of the Senate, and maintaining control of the House. But you haven't won the war yet. There's still more to go. You won the battle, and it's a good first step, and you find yourself in a very opportunistic time. But you have to do all the right things, notice it, and do what you need to do to take advantage of your situation. I say you won the battle because you'd only have a slim margin in the Senate. You only have a slim margin in the House. And yes, you do have the president, but if those two other factors aren't working with him, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He can only do so much. He can only do so many executive orders, and he can't do executive orders on everything. So you won the battle. But there are some things you have to do. Like, for example, when you're trying to do the $15 minimum wage or the COVID relief plan or anything that you want to do. The first thing you need to do is get rid of that filibuster. The Republicans are terrified that you would get rid of that filibuster. That filibuster has never done anything but worked for bad. If you look in the history of where filibuster was used, it was mostly bad situations. It gives the minority some power that they shouldn't have given the circumstances, and they can muck up the whole process, making it difficult to get bills passed or what have you. So you need to take away that filibuster for the very reason the Republicans are desperate to hold on to it. Now, the Republicans for 4 years under Donald Trump did a lot of bad shit. They lied, they cheated, they stole, they obstructed, they caused an insurrection. They attacked this country, the very democracy that we cherish. They attacked it. But somehow they were still successful. Somehow they were able to continue doing what they were doing, and the Democrats could do nothing about it. So how did they do that? How is that possible? Is our system not working? Yeah, our system is not working, but you have to understand our system is now different than it was 30 years ago. The whole reason Donald Trump even got into office is because of the internet, social networking. They utilize those things to push a narrative, whether it be wrong, whether it be lies, it didn't matter. They pushed the narrative. They controlled what went out there. And even if what they said was wrong, if they spun it enough and they pushed it and pushed it and pushed it, that's why they got done what they got done. That's why Donald Trump is the president. Let's be honest. The average voter in this country isn't as informed as they should be. And we also know that there's a certain percentage of voters that are just flat out stupid. You got to understand your market. You got to understand your audience in order to work with them and get them to do what you want to do. So now the Democrats find themselves in a situation. They have the presidency. That's good. They have some control of the Senate. That's good. And the House. So they have some opportunities here to get some things done, but it's still going to be hard. Right now, what the Republicans are waiting for is 2022. They want to get the Senate back. They want to get the House so they can take control again. And they can't get the presidency till 2024, but they're focused on 2022. Now, the Democrats have a wonderful opportunity here because the Republicans are taking some heat. A lot of things are going to be exposed that they don't want exposed. Donald Trump is going to be in court cases from now until whenever. There's going to be a lot of information exposed and a lot of people tied to Donald Trump that are exposed too. Now, the Republicans will try to spin it, but you can't let them do that. You need to take a page from the Republican Party. You need to, and I'm talking about the Democrats, you need to control the narrative this time. You got a little power in Washington, D.C., and you need to keep it in the forefront of exactly what the Republicans are doing and what they have done. You need to expose it. You need to prove it. You need to keep shoving it down people's throats because unfortunately in this world, that's what it takes. It's not like the 60s or 70s where it shows up on the news at 10 o'clock and you go, oh my God, I'm appalled, and that makes your choice. No, choices get made and they change depending on the narrative and what they see on the internet, on cable TV, on streaming, or in podcasts, on TikTok, whatever. People are affected by many things. So what the Democrats need to do is make sure that not only do they keep their power by 2022, they need to make it stronger. They need to bury the Republicans in their own shit so that when 2022 comes along, we expand the Democratic power in the Senate, expand the Democratic power in the House. So then Joe Biden has the ability to do the things he wants to do and get done for this country. If you believe Joe Biden wants the best for this country and take care of us, we need to give him the power to do that. Of course, you need to get out and vote on 2022, and we had a bunch of people voting in 2020. But that's not going to be enough because we know the Republicans are good at mucking things up, confusing things, getting people believing things that aren't true. So as Democrats, you need to get out there, use the media, use the internet, use social media, and use it continually from now until 2022. That's what it's going to take. And the Republicans kicked your ass on it in 2020. Even though Biden won, they kicked your ass on it. They kicked your ass on 2016 too. Take a lesson, take a note, do what they did, and push it down their throat so that there will be no question that people are going to vote blue on 2022. Thanks for joining me on Rational Boomer.